Okay, you're getting ready to buy a property. You're here in Northern California. I'm not going to talk about Southern California. You know, I really only talk about Santa Cruz County. I'm going to talk about Northern California here. So you have a property you're interested. You contact your agent or even ask the agent who's holding the home open and you say, do you have the disclosures? Because that's what buyers say. Do you have the disclosure link? Disclosures are often read before the property is even really truly considered. Sometimes it's just, I saw it, I liked it, but I want to see what's going on with the house. So you get the disclosure link from your agent or whoever, right? And you see, there's all the seller disclosures. You know, there's the normal ones where the seller fills out what's called a transfer disclosure statement, a seller property questionnaire, which are key disclosure. But the thing that buyers really always want to see is the home inspection and the termite inspection. And you know, as a buyer, you get that disclosure link and you see about $700, maybe to $1,000 worth of reports and you go, great, they're already handed to me. I'm halfway through this purchase. Not so fast. Hey, I'm Michele Replogle with Compass, and I want to be the most useful person to help you buy or sell a home here in Santa Cruz County. So you have all these disclosures and you have this home inspection and you have this termite inspection and you think, great, I'm done. I'm going to read those and I'm going to know everything that's wrong, and off we go. Well, the thing is, with home inspections, there is a lot. You know, our homes in Santa Cruz, they vary from need a little bit of work, need some cosmetic work, need more than a little bit of work, and then true disaster, maybe should just tear the whole thing down. But I can tell you, so many of our houses are on that scale. I mean, the one house that really doesn't need anything is such a unicorn. I mean, I would have to say it really doesn't even exist. Homes are used. They're slightly used. They're badly used. They're beat up. Or, you know, they've been just pristinely taken care of. Unfortunately, we don't see a lot of those. So these inspections are so important. So you get the home inspection and you look and you go, okay, well, that's great. And the termite, and then you say to Michele, me, right? Michele, hey, Michele, like I talk to myself in third person. And you say, hey, okay, I'm good with this. And I say, well, you know, if we have a few days, we might want to try and get your own home inspection. And you go, why? Why would you need a home inspection? I mean, there was one already here. Look, they saw the dishwasher doesn't work and the oven doesn't really come up to temperature. And yeah, we're good. I said, well, the thing is, when you get your own home inspection, you have some time to look at the house with your home inspector, the one that's working for you. That's like the number one reason. And then the number two reason is sometimes they're outdated. And this year we had homes longer on the market than before. So if something's happened since then, or the seller fixed things, it's just better. Like I got given a home inspection from July. It's now almost December. I'm sure nothing new tragically has happened, but it just seemed like it would just be better for my buyer to get their own home inspection or have the home inspector revisit the property with them. Great, you're thinking, right? Have you ever seen a report or inspection and thought, you know what, I think I just want to get my own? Anything, or even a Carfax on a car. You get one and you're like, that's from the seller, and you think, maybe I'll just get my own little review of this car. You want to do your own. Now, if it's a simple home or a home that just doesn't have a lot going on, you know, like right now I'm selling a 1-bedroom condo. I have a lot of faith in probably that home inspection is just fine. Very large homes with lots of systems, 2 furnaces. I've sold homes that have had, you know, multi furnaces for different zones. Big houses, or houses that are just kind of complicated. Maybe they've been added on to, or maybe you just want to get your own inspection. I recommend, but it's not always necessary. Now, let me tell you a secret about home inspections and getting multiple home inspections. That home inspection that you get will have 1 to 2, 3 things that the other home inspector didn't have. Get a third one, same thing. Get a fourth one, probably. You will never know what's truly going on with that home, seriously, until you move in. Homes are a little bit of a mystery. You can't go breaking down walls. I've actually had buyers want to tear down walls because they want to see what's inside the walls. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of not how this works. I mean, there are homes that the walls have been torn out and you can look in, or homes where you don't have a finished underneath, like the underneath floor, like you can go underneath the house and there's no insulation there, or there's not a vapor barrier and you can just see underneath the house. That's kind of a clue, and you can get some good information about a house that way. I love houses where you can kind of go in underneath and you can see everything, the foundation, the plumbing, the wiring, hot water heater, furnace, all downstairs. You can kind of really get a good idea of what's going on. So that's pretty awesome. Boy, did I digress there. Getting your own home inspection does not mean that you are going to find everything wrong with that home, unfortunately, but it's going to give you more information. You're going to have that home inspector in front of you. And yes, if you do order a new home inspection, I'm going to tell you that I recommend that you attend, if not for the whole home inspection, at least the finishing part. So a home inspector usually takes about 2 to 2.5 hours. I ask the buyers, first home inspection, second home inspection, even if you have 3 or 4, that you be there for the summary where the home inspector explains to you what they're concerned about and what they found. Now, what they don't explain to you in that summary when you're there at the end of the inspection is generally the items they're just not that concerned about. Now, termite inspections. Why wouldn't you do that with a termite inspector? Well, you certainly can, but they're looking at different things. They are usually looking at just the exterior, whatever they can find in the interior, and bathrooms or where water sources are underneath sinks, because their focus is so just right in certain areas. They tend to catch most things. I haven't had 2 inspections on termite where they come in exactly the same, but they all come in pretty close. But I've had home inspections that we find and route out what I think are not bigger problems, but problems that need more attention right away. And that's usually happened with a second home inspection. I hope that helps you. Let me know if you have any questions about this. Of course, contact me. I've had everybody, not everybody. I would be overrun if I had everybody, but I've had quite a few people contacting me and asking me questions and emailing me, which is awesome, and making appointments with me. So you can do that too. Please follow me on my socials, like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'd love to hear from you.